All right, this is the Phoenix chapter of National Alliance of African American Athletes. We're here with Bennett Meyers-Wills, 6A championship here, cross country. Tell us how things went out there.
I battled my heart out. Really, it's my last year. Running for Cibola. My plan, was to win state. But God had different plans. I finished third. I raced my hardest. And, that's just. I'm proud of where I ended up, and I'm proud of where my team ended up most of all.
That was really cool. I'm glad we had the opportunity to come out here and watch you run. Tough course though, a lot of hills on there. What's the difference between like a course where you got your PR of 15:30 compared to what you saw out here today?
Well, I got that at twilight, and I raced around like 10 o'clock at night. So it's a lot hotter now. It's like 84 degrees, more hilly. So it was a tough course, but it was a competitive race still. The race can be anyone's in the end. Whether it's a completely flat course or it's a hilly course. So the training's there for me and everyone else. It's just it was mostly strategy at the end.
So how do you feel? I think kind of the preliminary time we got here is like a 16 minutes and 15 seconds. How'd you feel about your time on this course today?
Good. I was looking through like the other division times, and they were around that area. So every race is different. Every pack takes out a different way. So I wasn't really looking for a time. I was looking for placement. When I ended, but I'm still proud of it. It's a really tough course. So it makes me think, well, what more damage I can do on a different course. On a more level playing course.
Okay. So how did you feel about just kind of looking at some of your PRs? We got your 5K at 15 minutes and 30 seconds, 800 at 1 minute and 58 seconds, your 1600 at 4 minutes 25 seconds, your 3200 at 9 minutes 35 seconds. What's your favorite race? You seem to run everything.
Yeah. I don't know. It's kind of hard. And I love running. So whatever I'm supposed to race that day, that's my favorite race. But for now, it'd probably have to be the mile or 2 mile. In track and field, those two just one big adrenaline rush. It can change. The race is decided in different ways. So those are probably my favorite races.
Yeah. Okay, so I know you got a lot of colleges talking to you now. Your phone's busy. You're getting text message and phone calls and emails and all that. And when I originally talked to you, you told me, I have no one calling me, I'm getting no one. Now all of a sudden you're flooded with people all over the place and coaches and a lot of choices.
Good race,
How's
man.
that?
Thank you.
How's that going for you right now? Just going through that process.
It's a blessing. It truly is. One day I saw a bunch of emails come in, and I was just in disbelief. I was worried for a little while, but the phone calls, the text messages coming in. I make sure every single one is well thought through. It's truly a blessing in the end.
Well, I'm so glad that the Phoenix chapter has been able to assist you with this process and just let people know that you are out there, how great of a guy you are in the classroom, and then also out on the course, the track, and all that stuff. What's your GPA at right now?
It's at 3.4.
3.4, okay. And then what do you want to major in college?
Criminal justice.
Criminal justice. What do you want to do with that?
I want to run in college, obviously. So if I don't go professional for college, after college, I want to just find any job that falls under the degree of criminal justice. My dad did it, so not under criminal justice, but he's in the workforce in criminal justice. So I love what he does. It interests me. So any job really that I find interesting is what I'll take.
Okay, cool. So any of the colleges that are looking at you right now, I know they love the times. What are the college coaches and these colleges gonna get if you sign with them and you're on their campus?
As for me, I'm a very, very competitive person. I push myself every day. I wanna go to a program where I'll be pushed and grow as a person and as a runner. I want to leave that college, knowing that I learned a lot of things more than I came into that college. So, I just know that program, they'll be thankful that I'm there, and I hope they know that I'll make that team and environment better around there.
Okay. And then there's a couple things. Tell us a little bit about just being a runner from Yuma, being from Cibola High School.
It's hot. It's really hot out there. But It's a lot of people get into running differently. You know, I was a basketball player. You know, I did cross country just to get in shape for basketball, and you know, especially in the environment in Cibola, you just absolutely fall in love with it. You know, going out for runs at 3 p.m. when it's 1:10, 1:15 may not sound the most fun, but you know, when you see the end result, it's 100% worth it. You know, this sport is completely different other than other sports. You know, the people, the competitiveness, and just overall, just the sport in general. You know, Yuma has gotten me where I am right now, and I'm just thankful for that.
Okay, so you've also been, you've got a lot of seconds, at least with the Phoenix chapter. So you're our second cross-country runner that we've ever had, and you're the second guy that we've ever had from the Yuma area. What does that mean to you?
A lot. I mean, cross country isn't one of those sports, you know, that you see and, you know, you immediately want to do. And, you know, I'm just thankful that, you know, I'm right here in this position that you guys helped me put me in. And, you know, Yuma, it's the armpit of Arizona. Not many people, you know about it, you know, but, you know, it's a beautiful place, and I'm glad, you know, that we're able to put Yuma on the map.
So what would you say to younger, you know, there's a lot of young kids out there that watch our channel and that sort of stuff. What would you say to the young kid out there that's just starting to run? What kind of advice would you give him or her?
There's always going to be someone in front of you. Take it personal. Make everything personal. If you want it bad enough, you'll get it. You know, never be content on where you are, because there's someone out there, you know, working hard than you, grinding hard than you, you know, and wants it more eventually. So I mean, just put in the work, you know, put in the effort and the time, and the results will show. Your growth and improvement will show as a person and as a runner.
Okay, well, we're glad we had this time to speak with you, and we can't wait to see you once track and field starts, and see you kind of run some of these times and start the PR on some of these times on the track. Is there any chance that you might run some indoor meets?
I'm not too